Hey folks, quick heads up before we dive in. This episode is pulled straight from the Mystra's Glen Cryptid Club archives. No field work, no active case, just me and Herb in the studio going through some old logs and talking out loud about what we find. This is Mysteries of the Verdant Valley. Well, good luck.
You gotta have goals, bud.
That's true. That's your number one goal, to eat everything in the world?
Yeah.
Hopefully excluding myself.
Obviously. Just food.
I mean, when I die, you have my permission to eat my corpse.
No. I think I'm okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Now I'm starting to feel insulted.
Why?
Like you don't want to eat my corpse.
But you're not food. I just want to try food, bud.
I'm food to somebody.
Okay, well, look. Here, let me put it this way, bud. You're a snack. You're a snack and a half.
Yeah?
But not the kind of snack that I would prefer to eat.
Is this like a short joke? Is that what this is?
No. If you're a snack, it means that you're hot.
Oh, thanks, man.
You're welcome. Welcome, everybody, to Mysteries of the Verdant Valley. I'm Herb.
And I'm Bud.
Are we ready to chit-chat about some cryptids here, bud?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Always.
I want to start this conversation today by asking you, what's your favorite cryptid and why?
Oh, wow. Like an icebreaker question.
Yeah.
What's that one that looks like a pair of pants? That one's pretty cute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Tethesian Night Stalker.
Uh-huh. Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Sorry.
Night Stalker's a different guy.
I always get it confused with that serial killer elf that lived in Tethesia. The Golden Tethesian killer, a.k.a. the Night Stalker.
Yeah, that's right. The Tethesian Night Stalker. So that one's cute. I like that one. How about you? What's your favorite cryptid?
My favorite? This one's a handsome cryptid, but I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's Moth Hunk.
Moth Hunk?
Yeah, Moth Hunk. So one day, I'm hoping to see Moth Hunk. I think I might be struck by that one, though.
Starstruck by the Moth Hunk.
I'm gonna be drunk on struckness. See, I can't even say it, but I'm just... Moth Hunk is just so
I don't know
hunky.
if I was aware that the Moth Hunk was so ripped up, shredded.
Oh. Let me tell you, the buns on that hunk are just, you could call them cakes. Really. They're like perfectly lovely cakes.
I need a little help, Herb.
Yeah.
What's the difference between buns and cakes?
Okay. Everybody has buns.
Well, not everybody. Flumps ain't got no buns.
Okay. If you are some sort of creature, humanoid, whatever, that has a bottom, two cheeks.
A bipedal or quadrupedal.
Or quadrupedal. That's exactly right. If you've got two cheeks, you got buns and or biscuits. Now.
Wait a minute, now there's three. What's the difference between buns, biscuits, and cakes?
Well, usually you refer to your own buns as biscuits. When you're referring to yourself and others, it's buns. And then if it's cakes, those are extra delicious.
Oh, wow. Stacked up. Like cakes. Now, are you talking pancakes or like cakes?
Cakes.
Like a chocolate cake.
Yes. So delicious.
Now, this is not to be confused with cake pops. Do you know what cake pops are?
Do I know what cake pops are? But of course I do.
Okay.
They're good. They can be a little rich for me sometimes. Because you do have to have a lot of more frosting in the dough to get them to keep the ball-like consistency.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I mean, you are correct. That is technically correct, but that's...
Oh.
We're still referencing bodily parts here.
Yeah. Oh.
So cake pops flip it around to the front.
Yeah.
And your old, the old dingly dang dongs hanging down.
The old dingly dang pops. I don't know what Moth Hunk's got going on there. Yeah. Couldn't tell
Big swinging cake pops.
Maybe. I've only seen the back.
I mean, he's apparently quite courageous, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like scary looking, but friendly. right?
Scary looking, but friendly. If you are flying and or crossing a bridge and it is going to be a dangerous passing, from what I understand, Mothhunk is there to help make sure that you are safe.
And how does he do that?
You know, he warns you.
But how? Is he like, hey, waving his...
Yep.
Does he have hands or does he have like little moth digits?
From what I understand, he just sort of flaps around at you. He flaps at you.
That's it? He doesn't say nothing?
Maybe his red eyes kind of glow in the night.
How are you supposed to know what that means?
Because who else is going to be flapping at you and glowing at you in the middle of the night when you're about to cross a bridge?
He could be saying anything. He could be like, I don't know. I mean, how do you know that means that the bridge is going to collapse?
Because there is a correlation between the two. Some people think
that's the only thing he talks about. When he's flapping, that's what he means.
He's a bridge guy.
Okay.
You know, people think he's a bad omen. Some people do, because when he shows up, bridges collapse.
Yeah, it's bad if you if you get there before he starts flapping.
Yeah, that's right. But I think it's less of a bad omen and more of he's just trying to warn you. He's just trying to be helpful, and people ignore his advice.
Oh, they do? They don't take his advice?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, if he's only talking about bridges falling apart, I don't know if that's someone who I want to, like, chill with.
I mean, he could have other hobbies that we don't know about. Maybe he likes puzzles.
Clearly likes working out.
He does.
Yeah.
So, I found a very fun entry here in the logs that I'd love to share with you. This one I actually found in the box labeled Snacky Cryptids.
Snacky Cryptids. Wow, snacks are a theme.
It is, you know? Well, obviously it was the first box that I went to.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, were there any actual snacks in the box? Because I didn't bring any.
No, but I brought some, of course. Celery and peanut butter and raisins.
Yeah.
A.K.A.
Termites on a log. Oh, ants on a log.
Ants on a log.
Where I'm from, we call them termites on a log.
Oh, that's cute.
Because, you know, a raisin's bigger than an ant, and so is a termite.
I guess so.
Although we don't actually have termites in the Underdark, because, you know why?
Why?
There ain't no wood.
Really?
Yeah. There's mushrooms and stuff, but mostly just rocks. Rocks and critters that try to kill your ass turn you into a snack.
Oh.
Like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
My goodness.
It's an ugly place.
Well, I hope we never have to go there.
Bet there's some serious cryptids down there.
Oh. Well, I changed my mind immediately.
I figured. Yeah, I thought you spoke a little too soon.
A little too soon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, no more talkie. Let's rock. What you got for me?
All right, bud. So, we got this one here that says, let's see. Okay, about 10 years ago, Tom Shea of the Northern Bramblewick Bigfoot Research Group and another of his research partners, Steve Cornell, were working on a method to obtain Sasquatch hair samples from one of their local Bigfoot areas. Okay. Now, Steve designed a prototype of a hair trap consisting of a large hollow log and sandpaper.
What?
Stick with me here.
Okay, all right, sorry, I won't say anything. Just keep going.
Yeah, picture it in your mind.
I'm picturing something. Sounds like a glory hole for a Sasquatch with sandpaper.
Yeah, I don't know. A sandpaper-lined glory hole sounds like a real bad idea, but
yeah,
to each their own, I guess.
Well, yeah, maybe a Sasquatch is into that. We don't know.
Maybe. Well, inside of this device, this sandpaper glory hole, was placed a jar of unopened generic hazelnut spread. The chocolaty breakfast spread.
Unopened. That's very specific. Okay.
It is. The jar had the lid screwed on, and the tamper-proof seal was still intact. Okay? Mm-hmm. So the trap was strung up in a tree above the ground and left for about a month with the hazelnut spread inside of it.
A month? Wow.
I know, that's a long time.
That's a long time, man.
Yeah.
Does generic hazelnut spread last unopened and unrefrigerated for that long? Was it hot outside?
So.
I need to know more. I need more details.
You know what? If it was wintertime, absolutely. If it was summertime, I don't know that I would go for it. But they do not specify, at least not that I've read so far. Maybe we'll find out.
All right. Sorry, I keep interrupting.
It's okay. Now, upon returning, the trap was disturbed from its original location in the tree and left hanging in nearby branches, but with no hair trapped in it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. However, the generic hazelnut spread jar was found on the ground about 10 or 20 feet away and uphill from the trap. It had been unscrewed and opened with the lid left off.
Left off?
Yeah. There's a painting here of the investigation scene, and it does appear that there is a jar on the ground.
Okay.
Looking inside of the jar to see if anything had been disturbed, Tom found what appeared to be 4 impressions resembling large fingies impressed into the generic hazelnut spread inside the jar.
Wow.
Yeah. He put the jar into a cooler for the ride home in hopes of somehow preserving the potential evidence.
He just happened to have a cooler on him.
I mean, I feel like, if you're out investigating cryptids, you like to have an adult beverage or two, so it's not uncommon, I think, to have a cooler.
So this guy's drunk, is what you're saying.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or just, just enjoying an adult beverage or two. Maybe just the one.
Maybe they should have left a beer in the sandpaper tube for old Squatch.
That would have been nice,
Beer and the generic chocolate hazelnut spread. Oh.
That sounds like acid reflux.
It sure does. Oh, gross.
Yeah. Well, as it turned out, the generic hazelnut spread hardened pretty well on the ride home in the bag of colding. Tom then decided to freeze the jar and cast the impression while the generic hazelnut spread was frozen hard. It was a brilliant move, and one that should be used by other researchers in such situations. Oh, okay.
Wait, the freezing method should be used, or the spread should be used?
I think the whole top to bottom, maybe using some sort of spreadable snack, freezing it, and then using that to make a mold.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
Yeah.
I keep interrupting, man. I can't stop myself.
It's okay. You have questions, and I have some answers, but not a lot.
Right.
Anyways, the resulting cast, though difficult to clean, there was probably a lot of hazelnut spread all over that thing. I mean, you could just lick it off.
Herb,
Yeah.
Would you seriously lick the hazelnut spread off of something that's had plaster poured in it, and after a Sasquatch has stuck his stank-ass fingers in it? Ugh. No way, dude.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
No, you would. You totally would. You would, wouldn't you?
I would have.
Yeah,
I would have.
I know, dude. You busted.
I totally would have done it.
Ugh.
I would have done it, and then you would have said that, and then I would have been like, oh, I shouldn't have done it, but I would have done it.
Yeah, then you would have got big foot and mouth disease.
Big foot and mouth disease? Oh, no.
Sorry, normal foot and mouth disease.
Yeah, hashtag normal foot. Justice for normal foot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, so the resulting cast, although it was difficult to clean, shows that there are plainly 4 fingertips. It's difficult to tell which fingers the impressions represent.
Mm-hmm.
It is also entirely possible that the 4 impressions represent marks left by 3 fingers, with 1 finger making 2 impressions as it struck twice in the generic hazelnut spread.
Okay.
I feel dirty having read that, but okay.
Yeah. That's pretty graphic.
That's pretty graphic.
What they're saying is that Sassy went back for seconds.
I think that's what they're getting at here. Yeah.
Dip once. Okay. Dippy twice.
That's nice. Yeah.
Dip it twice. Always nice.
Get another taste. Always nice. The person who was writing this account, taking note of it, because this was about 10 years ago or so, they say that they lean towards the latter of these configurations because the 2 fingers seem to bend in the same direction, but interestingly, I'm unsure which of the 2 outlying digits would make the most sense being the thumb. I didn't follow that. But, okay.
Yeah,
the flexing directions, no, it's not important. Who cares? We're moving on. Now, 2 of the fingers have marks that strongly suggest fingernails. Oh, do you think that the sassy Squatches need to go to the salon? Do you think they have a nail salon?
I'm sure they need one. I bet they don't have one. But I bet their fingernails are nasty. Like, just disgusting.
Unless they take care of it. Maybe they have good fingernail hygiene.
I mean, I guess.
You don't know.
We don't know. You're right. I'm being judgmental. I don't know. But I just, living out in the woods. What are your options?
I can't imagine that if they had acrylics, they would go ripping into a jar of hazelnut spread, but you never know. Anyways, they can easily be seen in the painting below and are even more striking when looking at the cast in person. Now, the other 2 fingers have marks that are too ambiguous to come to any conclusion about. The lines show the possible fingernail marks on the cast. Okay, now, the impressions made by the fingertips, including the possible fingernails, indicate a grabbing and scooping motion by the fingers upon removal. Dirty again. Remember, the impression is not the shape of the fingers, but the shape left by the motions they made while impressing into the generic hazelnut spread.
This is straight up erotica, what this is.
It is.
It's a new genre.
It is.
It's like romantasy for Squatches.
The round tubular shape of the fingers is readily apparent when contrasted against parts of the impression that were generic hazelnut spread scraped out of the jar. The shape of the bending at the joints of the fingers is also clearly seen. Yep. And the fingers, though more or less humanoid size, seem to be spaced much more widely apart than my own. Okay, so the person who wrote this out must have been just a vanilla ass human, I guess.
Vanilla and hazelnut human.
That's right.
Yeah.
Overall, this cast is intriguing due to its novelty. Not enough morphology can be discerned to compare it to other hand casts on record, but the details that can be seen make it a fascinating specimen. Since no footprints nor hair was collected at the site, it cannot be said with certainty that the impression was made by a generic hazelnut spread hungry sassy Squatch.
Yep.
However, the person writing this report says that they feel it is likely because of the past activity of the area, the fact that this was private land making trespassers unlikely, and the strange circumstances upon finding the jar nearby and uphill from the trap. It makes this a compelling case.
Okay. The case of the hazelnut glory hole.
Yep.
That's the name of this episode. Hazelnut glory hole.
The hazelnut glory hole. You know, here's the thing. It is interesting that they did not find any hair.
I know.
Considering they lined the log with sandpaper.
Now, I can't see the pictures. How big is the log? Did they crawl in there, or did they just stick their hand in there?
Oh, here, I'll show you. It's pretty big. Although, to be fair, I don't think definitely a whole Sasquatch can't fit in there.
Just half of one.
I could see that they could have stuck their arm in without touching the side. You know?
Oh.
It's pretty large.
Okay, so the Squatch is supposed to stick their hand into a tube and get the hazelnut spread.
Yep.
But they didn't get any hairs.
Nope.
Suspicious.
It is suspicious.
Hey guys, it's Evan. Just taking a quick break here to plug a couple of things. First, if you'd like to support the show, the absolute best way to do that is to visit budandherb.dashery.com and take home an official Bud and Herb t-shirt or sweatshirt or mug or pin or really all kinds of awesome merch items. We love making this show, and your support really helps make it possible. Jump on over to budandherb.dashery.com. And secondly, we would love for you to join our Discord community. Come and hang out with us, talk about the show or any and all nerdy things, discover a really wonderful community of people, as well as some other shows in the Pocket Dimension family. Discord link is in the episode show notes. Hope to see you soon.
The sea is a dark and stormy abyss.
Rule 3. Remember, dear, we're pirates. These people are none of our concern.
And in its dark depths,
First blood. Oh, let's give them something to pray about, shall we?
lurk monsters.
Do you know what I am?
I think I do.
Say it out loud.
Damn it.
Say it.
A pirate.
Oh my god.
He goes, more than that. I am a vampire.
Oh. How does that work? The running water and everything, isn't that a bit of a... And the sunlight?
It's a bit complicated, yes. It's a challenge, but you know, it's my life.
Blood and Booty, a naughty nautical actual play adventure every Friday on the Dungeons and Drimbus feed.
None of the sea's monsters compare to him.
That's pretty good. That's an interesting story. I guess we should decide on it, Herb, whether this was true or not, this account. I'll let you go first, although I think I know what you're going to say.
You know what, bud? I'm really torn on this one because there is a mold of the impression of the sassy Squatch fingies. However,
Yeah.
I just find it highly suspicious that he didn't finish the jar.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even if he was like, I don't want to finish this right now, he would have taken it with him, right? Let me go find a piece of bark and spread it on that.
Exactly. I just can't imagine a world in which someone would be eating a jar of generic hazelnut spread and then toss it in the woods before you're done. I don't know. I can't imagine.
Yeah.
So I'm 50-50 on this one. I want to believe, but I feel like it would shatter my worldview about hazelnut spread, and I'm not sure which is worse.
Okay. Interesting. I was pretty sure that you were going to say that you were a believer on this one.
I mean, I want to believe.
I don't know, dude. I think this is for sure some BS. They kind of lost me at creating a log lined with sandpaper.
So they lost you right at the beginning.
Pretty much, yeah. Maybe a bigger cryptid or monster came along and scared old Sassy off before he could finish eating.
Maybe that's it. Maybe
Excuse me.
Maybe they were having some of the hazelnut spread. They were taking out a big old scoop, and I don't know, maybe their mama Squatch was like, "You're gonna ruin your dinner if you eat that. You're supposed to have your veggies first, and then we have dessert." So, like, maybe it was a baby Squatch or an adolescent Squatch who's like, "Oh, yeah, heckin' yeah, look at this snacko." And then the mama was like, "You're gonna ruin your dinner, put that back."
Yeah, I like this theory, Herb, because that would also explain if it was a smaller Sassy, them getting all their more than one finger in there. Because I doubt that they brought a jumbo-sized jar. I bet it was a regular-sized jar. Are you going to spend all that money on a jumbo-sized jar of chocolate
expensive.
hazelnut spread and then just have it go to waste?
No.
No, you're going to skimp out for sure, especially if you're the kind of person who lines a log with sandpaper. I mean, number one, all little kids love sugar, right?
Sure do. Yep.
All little kids are little scamps who just going out in the woods and fucking shit up. I can totally see a little tiny Sassy crawling through a sandpaper log. I don't know why that gets me, man. It's just kind of fucked up. Grabbing that spread, getting all their nasty, dirty, germy fingers in there. Oh, God. I wouldn't even touch that thing after a dirty old Sassy kid.
Getting their
monkey,
jam hands in there.
They probably put their tongue and mouth and who knows what else.
That's right. So actually, if this is the theory we're working with, I'm going to change my answer. I think this is real. I think it's 100% real. I think this was a young Squatch who went for a snack and their mama was like, "You better put that back."
Old Naggy mama. Yeah.
We're unlocking some stuff here today, bud.
Well, I guess that's about it, huh?
That's about it. I love this story. I think it's compelling.
As always, please like, subscribe, leave a review. It really does help.
Yep.
And we will see you back here next time for another story on Mysteries of the Vernon Valley.
Dun-dun-dun! The Adventures of Bud and Herb is brought to you by Cinderwood Studios. Created by Anna Fitzgerald and Evan Bivins. The Mistress Glen Cryptid Club archives generic hazelnut spread glory hole stars Evan Bivins as Crygglinexxerflump Bud Buddlicker and Anna Fitzgerald as Herb. Sound design by Evan Bivins. Music and sound effects by Soundstripe and Epidemic Sound. Original character art by Taryn Cozzy. Special thanks to Alejandro Tey and Seth McKay. Love cryptids? Join the Mistress Glen Cryptid Club on YouTube and all socials at Bud and Herb.